it's pretty clear there's going to be a stable coin, which is going to be a fully dollar-backed, type of thing, which is no different than a money market fund with check access, is no different than a bank account, really. And so, if they make that legal, we'll go into that business. So you'll have a Bank of America coin and a U.S. dollar deposit, and we'll be able to move them back and forth because now it hasn't been legal for us to do it, but it's just then like another foreign currency. The question of what it's useful for is going to be interesting.
On digital assets, can we focus on that for a minute? What's he done wrong?
Well, he put banks out of business. And he has withheld master accounts from financial institutions that would seem by statute to qualify to receive them. I think he's overextended his authority. And in addition to that, it's like whack-a-mole trying to do business with the Fed. Nobody will take responsibility for who is the bottom line on dealing with issues, whether it's the Fed presidents, the bank presidents, the head of bank supervision, the chair of the Federal Reserve. It is, Larry, you wouldn't believe what a morass that place is to deal with.
Is the Fed blocking the cryptocurrency revolution, in your judgment?
Absolutely. The manner in which banks that were dealing with digital assets as borrowers, and they were put out of business, literally, by the bank regulators at the Fed. And those were solvent banks, Larry. Those banks were not failing.
And the Fed wants its own central bank digital currency, which would be a lousy idea, don't you think?
Terrible idea. The United States doesn't need a direct-to-consumer CBDC or a wholesale CBDC. Now, Jay Powell agrees that we should not have a direct-to-consumer CBDC. So I agree with him on that.
Was that breakthrough last night after that record-setting 9-hour standoff on the House floor. But now key crypto bills, they've cleared their final hurdle before they can actually get to passage. So what happened was about a dozen some hardliner members, they did vote to advance the bills after getting a guarantee that a ban on a central bank digital currency, that provision would be included in must-pass legislation that's going to come up later this year. This puts Crypto Week potentially back on track.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leverage to technology, and I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust. And we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, oh, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. We will, and if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting at more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a Treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten. And more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now we have Bitcoin and crypto overall flat as I'm doing this video. But we did have some altcoins make a move. And then also right now we have stocks flat. So guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates. The short end is up, long end down. But yield rates have been volatile so far today. And then also we have the dollar up. We have volume and crypto up. We have Tether and USDC. And then of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at 197 billion yesterday. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And never forget, guys, this repo was set up during an emergency and is still here. So that just lets you know how bad things are. But we know the Fed wants to keep rates high for longer in order to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution. And we still have the narrative that Trump is going after Jerome Powell. Wants Jerome Powell to resign. Jerome Powell needs to lower rates, but we know why. Because we have a $10 trillion monster at the end of this year. But whether Jerome Powell stays or leaves, that does not matter. But of course, they want to push the drama of Trump firing Jerome Powell instead of the real issue. Keep the sheep distracted on things that don't matter, so therefore you can push your agenda. But you know, with us guys, we get the popcorn and let it play out. Now we have Thailand's SEC and Bank of Thailand plans to launch a national crypto sandbox, allowing foreign tourists to use digital assets in Thailand. And it doesn't matter what country you go to, they all have a plan for this fourth industrial revolution. And cryptocurrency is the foundation of this new economy. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have a bill requiring lenders to consider cryptocurrency holdings during a mortgage credit evaluation process has been introduced in Congress. And over these 7 months since Trump has been in office, how quickly things have changed. It's like night and day. And again, guys, this is how you know that it's all planned out, because everything is moving in the right direction when it comes to this fourth industrial revolution. It just can't miss. And once we get this regulation, the Clarity Bill, stablecoin bill, we are going to be off to the races. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin spot ETFs right now slightly down. Ethereum spot ETFs are up. And we see Ethereum and Bitcoin are sort of flipping. Right now we have US spot Ethereum ETFs at a record inflows of $726 million yesterday. That is absolutely ridiculous. So make sure you're keeping an eye on the inflows and outflows. But when it comes to Bitcoin and Ethereum, we are definitely seeing these inflows starting to pick up. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, we have Trump's World Liberty crypto token votes to become tradable. Hasn't said how or a date, but just make sure you keep an eye on that. And then we have Windtree Therapeutics plans to launch a $200 million BNB crypto treasury strategy, becoming the first NASDAQ-listed company with direct BNB exposure. And don't forget, BNB also burns at the same time. So if you have someone really buying it up and them burning, we know that's going to manipulate the price. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Coinbase wallet is rebranding to the Base app, and that's the wallet, not the regular Coinbase. But the new app merges trading, chat, social, payments, and many apps into one experience. And of course, that's the Everything app. That's the Everything app agenda that all these little social media platforms. We also see Airbnb trying out one also. But guys, remember, this is just a setup for the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then lastly, we have Australia Westpac Institutional Bank and Imperium Markets implement Chainlink and Project Acacia, a joint initiative with Reserve Bank of Australia and DFCRC for secure tokenized asset settlement across blockchain and their pay-to systems. And in this project, they have over 19 pilot cases, 5 proof of concept cases, and then also they're testing stable coins, bank deposit tokens, and then also CBDCs. And guys, we know these central bank digital currencies are definitely coming. And we know Chainlink brings all these chains together for Swift, giving it the all-seeing eye. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.